Oh, these are like the world's slowest fucking curtains. Top 10 designs. Top 10 designs right there.
Bro, low-key, we need that view right there.
I know.
That
you have
angle.
to pay for that shit. Bro, I tried to like get a view of the city and they're like, oh, it's an extra like 200 or some shit. So I was like, alright.
Low-key worth though.
Yeah, it kind of is. It would be. I won't lie. Alright, what should I wear by the way? Low-key, that sounds crazy, but like, should I just run this or should I wear like something else?
Shit, what's the occasion?
I don't know. I feel like this is kind of valid. This is gotta be chill, right?
It's
like,
tough.
yeah?
Fit check.
This is like, definitely my easiest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Hell yeah, let's run it. Oh, he texted back. Yo. Because we could, wait. Yo, bro, can't.
So.
Yo, can't, bro. I thought I'd have more free time with family. I'll let you know if I can tonight after dinner. What type of responses my bro be giving me. I'll show you something in a sec. This is like what I think of every time I like talk to this dude. This image right here. Bro, deadass. One thing I fucking hate, like this doesn't go out to anyone in specific, but it's like I'm very schedule and set kind of guy. Like I like to keep to a schedule. Like I know, because like this isn't even like a sexist thing, but it's like, yo, I know a lot of girls are very back and forth with their plans, and it's just like, yeah. But then guys, right, they're like, hey, it's this, let's meet here, right? It's like how we linked up, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I know I'm one for that and in business, a lot of things. So I'm just like, all right, cool, cut through, whatever it is, let's just get it done, let's do it, done, right? I'm very set like that. So it's weird for me to be like super nonchalant, I don't know, like, and now when I'm being told, it's like, yo, bro, be chill with it, you know, don't be pushy. I'm like, yeah, I understand, but I'm a very like energetic dude, or I love talking to people, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, I'm put in a really weird position like that, and it's just like hard for me to actually like pull it off or do it, but I don't know. I don't take it personally though, so it's just one of those weird things. Bro, I've seen a TikTok literally saying that, like all my rich friends respond to me like this, but then all my broke ones are the ones that take like 12 hours to respond, or like 3-4 business days to respond.
Bro, so we're looking for a charging port. How do you get a hotel like this, but there's not a single...
Wait, what are you trying to plug in? What are you trying to plug in?
We need a USB port. Is there like not a port right there?
Yeah, nah. And my one, like, is one of those dumb ones where they're just like stupid about it. Like, look, this isn't USB, like, to your one. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of retarded. Actually, low key, where's this plugged into? So that could be a method. It's gonna take me a minute. 1 sec. Let's go. Mad, I'm professional.
No luck with the...
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of crazy.
That's horrible. That's bullshit.
Should I keep going?
So everybody online tells you their business model's the best. Ecom, SMMA, trading, right? But me and Lachy here, we've tried multiple. Okay, we've tried them all. Well, obviously me with Ecom, him with SMMA. So we've tried different businesses. And so a realization that we've made is that most advice online is kind of lying to you. And by that I mean it's just kind of misleading. So we'll introduce Lachy right now.
Do I look like a guru? Hi, my course guys. I have a Louis scarf.
Yeah, so this is Lachy, came all the way from Brisbane.
That's good.
To Perth.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Tell them about yourself.
Little background?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Introduction.
I mean, sure, based in Brisbane, so obviously I'm not from here. Perth's amazing. I'm 21 and I pretty much do SMMA, marketing, paid ads, paid media, whatever you want to call it. It's commonly known nowadays as like freelance brand scaling, but obviously that term is, gets thrown around a lot. But yeah, pretty much just straight marketing for different businesses and different e-commerce brands. So I mean, pretty much what I do and where I kind of help out different businesses and brands is we'll pretty much manage and handle their entire, paid media systems and back-end systems in that regard. So pretty much if it's like a lead generation business, like a service-based business, could be like a detailer, window cleaner, anything like that, we'll pretty much handle their ads, make them for them, script them up, write them out, publish them, get them done. And then that will bring them more leads. So we obviously know the science and the data behind ads. So we know what to look for, what to kind of do and what to target and all that. And that's where we'll get them more leads, which gets them more work, right? Makes them more money. So we'll get that and bring them that on a consistent basis. And then for e-commerce brands, be a bit more testing, and we'll pretty much, it could be like a clothing brand is a great example, right? And that's where we'll run similar kind of ads again, and we'll do a bit of testing, a few different kind of styles we work with. And then obviously instead of bringing leads in, we'll bring sales in. So it's like, okay, cool, get your Shopify kind of set up. And that's where it's like, all right, now we're gonna run ads to obviously get them more sales for whatever clothes it is that they're selling. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire business model right there. And yeah, that's really it.
We're going to get into why most advice online is honestly just bullshit, right? Like, you could honestly answer, where do most beginners struggle? Where do most beginners fail when they start?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I was literally asked something similar like earlier today, and I even get asked this like similar questions like this a lot, because a lot of people just like, you know, come to my IG and just hit me up. But what I see a lot of mistakes happen, even in myself, is this for my business model or yours?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess this is for the both of us, both ecom and SMMA.
Yeah.
Where do most beginners struggle, and what do they do wrong when they first start? Like, what do you notice with SMMA?
Okay, I mean, for SMMA, I literally said this earlier. One thing I've seen is like, you know, it's very dependent on the agency and like how it's built out, and then what you offer and your packages, and might be like, you know, what you can actually do for different businesses rather than just like running the ads. Because it's like, yeah, anyone can just run the ads, I guess, but like, it's different when it's like you might be able to offer, you know, social media services or websites, or be able to do like, you know, different systems that are involved, or it might be automations, right? That's one thing I would say is like a lot of people mistake it and think it's a one skill thing, but low key it's like ecom. Like, it's not just like, oh, I have to have a good product page. It's like, yeah, but you also have to learn ads now. That's like the same over here. Like, you really have to know even sales. You know what I mean? You really have to know how to build out an online business, and that's very different to a physical one. I've done a physical one that was profitable. That was pretty alright. Like, it was detailing, I'll be real. But then obviously, yeah, like just the difference, it's noticeable. Like, when you do that transition, you're like, damn, you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's another thing I see is like, it's mistaken for just one skill. That's something I'd shed light on, because a lot of people out there, they make it like, oh, you just have to learn how to run ads. It's like, yeah, but you also have to learn how to run like SOPs, or like how to actually get really good at sales, or how to actually build out a team. So that's one heads up, is like, before you look into a business model, whatever it is you choose to do, genuinely look into it. Don't be afraid to go and ask your friends how they find it, or what they've learned, or what they've kind of how they've taken it, because it's going to be very different to what all the big dogs at the top say. That would be definitely one of the things I would say or comment on, because that definitely doesn't get enough light shit on it. I don't know, someone could catch me working, and they could catch me on a sales call, and they could almost think I'm a closer, or like, you know, someone in sales, right? But like, I'm not like 10 out of 10 or amazing at sales, but it's like, then they're like, oh wait, so what, you do marketing, you actually just do ads. It's like, well, yeah, but you also have to learn a bit of sales. Do you see where I'm going now? So it's a bit of that involved, if that kind of makes sense in the best way possible. Because otherwise, yeah, if you're, like, I made the mistake, I was just good at ads, and then I was like, oh, okay, like, you got to learn a lot of other stuff and get good at it. It's like, cool, yeah.
Yeah, just to add to that as well, I mean, with ecom, especially with more just like organic dropshipping, I'll notice with beginners, they will focus too hard on trying to find the right product. Like as you said, beginners, like, for some reason, I swear, they just love copying or trying to. Beginners, every single time, they're just trying to copy the wrong things. Yes, some of the best ways to win in like online business, obviously, is not to reinvent the wheel. Being creative is cool, but trying to try your own thing, try something completely different, especially as a beginner, like, yeah, sure, later down the line, 100%, do it. Yeah. But I mean, as a beginner, you're better off sticking to what's actually already proven to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and that's why I think a lot of beginners, they're out there copying the wrong things.
Yeah.
Right, you should copy, but copy the right things. Not to stir the pot here, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, the viewers are going to want to see it. They're going to want to hear, okay, agency versus ecom.
Which is better?
Which business model suits which type of person?
Yeah, I've seen this before.
So like, we can, for example, which one has better time?
Yeah,
which one has better leverage?
Leverage. Okay, no, you know what? I've told my friends, genuinely, this is something that you could clip later. Genuinely, I'm gonna put you on, because a lot of people be asking me this. I have friends from school, or friends from home, or friends from fucking, like, I used to go to a lot of car stuff. They'd ask me shit, and they always be like, yo, what would you recommend? Or like, what should I do? And I'm like, yo, low key, like, I've seen typical kind of behaviors or patterns in certain people that do certain business models. Like, for example, if you enjoy sitting to a very structured schedule, right, where it's like, okay, I wake up at this time and I day trade, right, and then I do my day trading hours, whatever it is, like, yeah, you're good. But then if you like to be a bit more like free in between things, or like, oh, I've got this, got that coming up, and it's like, it might be like throughout my day, like, I'll either have like a call, or I might have like a meeting, or it might be like, you know, I gotta do like a little bit of fulfillment and ad work, whatever it is, right? That's where it's like a mix of everything. Because as well, people were like, oh, how are you like free and doing content and filming if you, because I have like a team, so there's delegation there, right? And so with everyone we work with, like sometimes I'll even pair them with a media buyer of mine, because then it's like now you've got me and someone else, so it's almost like 24-hour coverage. Does that make sense? Because they'll be based in America. So do you see what I'm saying? So now it's like you've got that ultimate kind of like layover. But anyway, what I was getting back to where I was going, low key for ecom, I don't know what it's like. You have to even tell me. But for agency stuff, it is also very like schedule based, because like, you know, you'll have set calls for the week or you'll have set stuff. But then once the work's done, like I know, you know, people that work in like hourly like blocks. So it might be like 6 hours in the morning and then another couple hours late at night, right? And I'll do similar. And that's where it's like very good to kind of do, because then it's like, Brez will do that. You know what I mean? Even big name right there.
I mean, it also really depends what phase of it you're even in.
Yeah, exactly. So
because if you're very early on, your time's going to be spent on a lot of different things than if you're deeper.
Yeah.
It's like, especially with ecom.
Yeah.
It's product research.
Oh, it would be actually, yeah.
It's product research.
Because you have team members for that stuff, low key. Yeah.
Look, team members for ecom.
No.
UGC creators.
Yeah.
Okay, UGC. Maybe if you have an agent, depends on what level you're operating at.
What's the agent do?
Agent will pretty much find your supply. The agent's the one who links you and your supplier.
True.
And manages everything in between, right?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, that's easy.
So, if your team will literally only really be UGC outreach team, which I mean, there's agencies who do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can do it yourself.
Yeah. So it just depends, like, it's like a workload thing. It's like delegation again.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's pretty easy, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, it's really, I've even had people that are like more shy, and then more people who are more talkative come to me and ask these questions. And that's what I tell them. Like, if you don't like talking to people, do something like, you know, trading, or maybe something like, I mean, crypto doesn't really exist, but you get the point, like, you know, where it's something you don't have to talk to people. Like, we were with someone the other night. I genuinely, like, I follow a lot of people and I'm very tapped in with the people. And no disrespect to him, he was a fucking cool dude, but no idea of him. And he just pulls up and he's like, yeah, just made like a light 11K, like out of thin air, you know, before coming through with us. And I was like, nice. So, but that's my point. Like, if you're not trying to be like posting all the time or like, you know, super social, that's where it's like, yeah, something like trading or like in the markets, you know, there's even a few other different like things you could do, then that's perfect for you. But then if you do like making connections, talk to people, getting there, you know what I mean, making that kind of like initial kind of longevity in business, then like, yeah, and you fuck with like, you know, talking to people, talking to different business owners, whatever it is, that's where, you know, I'd recommend something like this. Like, it could be maybe even ecom, but I guess ecom's a little more individual, but you get the idea, something like an agency, because now you're going to go to different places, you're going to like understand psychology of different things, you're going to learn how to like talk to people really well. So that, I don't know, that's something I've really picked up on, is like there is certain behavioral like traits with certain business models. And it's really interesting to look into as well. Like, I wouldn't look past that if you're like at the start and you're just unsure. That's definitely something as well, 100% for sure.
Boy, this one's really gonna piss people off, but I've heard it over and over again.
Yeah.
Ecom, and this is gonna sound really biased, right?
Yeah.
Is infinitely more scalable.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Than an agency.
No, I 100% agree. I hate to say it, but it's true. I agree.
And I've heard it from so many people.
Yeah.
But I do see why that might be the case, because I mean, there's only so much that you can handle.
You can handle and do. Even with delegation, there's like still like only so much. Like, you can pretty much scale it like very high. I've seen it done actually. But the thing is like it's still gonna be like, you're not fully capped, but it can be like pretty, like it'll start to like over time, not come down, but just like you'll start to hit a limit where it's like this. I don't know if that makes sense.
So why do you think it is that SMMA has a cap?
Well, I mean, I would say because it's just
what's the main weak point where it's like, okay, now this is the limit? I
don't want to shit on my my own, you know, business model here, because it's like, I'm not going to discredit it, because it's like, and this is only like at a very high state. Like, we're talking very high, like Brez is an above kind of state. Do you know what I mean? Like,
because if Iman, Gaji, right?
Yeah, where it's like they close it down type of thing. Like, that's what I'm talking about. And the reason why, like, that's what I mean. Like, that's not to throw people off or worry about it, because it's like, not saying like chances are you won't happen, but it's like, I'm just saying like, you know, that's like that state. It is so hard to hit that state. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it's like probably, I don't know how to explain it without sounding really rude, but you get the point. So what I'd say is like, the reason it gets like so capped at that high state, like, and I mean really high, is because like,
I'm gonna take a guess right now.
yeah.
It's because it gets chaotic, and you're the face of
does.
it,
Yeah,
and you've got so many people so many other people to handle.
Yeah, it does. It's just like a numbers thing, and then you're managing like everything.
And you can't let somebody else do it.
Yeah, like
You're
you
the
can
face of the
actually,
brand.
you can, but then you're managing someone else who's managing like, it just keeps going. You see what I mean? He's managing someone else, and then someone, then it keeps going. So it's like, what the fuck? So like it works, but then as well, like it's just like okay, and then imagine that split so many different ways. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like a business model. But with e-com, no offense, like I've seen kids pop out with like a McLaren on like or an R8, shit like that. Not to, do you know what I mean? Throw it off, but like, and they'll, I don't know what they do. You know, I don't want to say names, but, and I'm like, damn, like, do you know what I mean? They just be sitting in their room and just be like, products, whatever it is. I'm like, damn. But it's not like they needed like 40 team members for it. I'd imagine. I could be wrong, but I'd imagine.
Most likely not, to be honest.
Do you see what I mean? Yeah. And they're managing like 80 different like clients and businesses and shit. So it's like, yeah, that's the only thing I'll say about the business model. But yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So don't quote me. This is just my perspective or what have you. So keep that in mind, guys.
And so another thing to mention, bro, is that most people, they don't fail because they pick the wrong business. They fail because they don't stick with it long enough to see, okay, this is the boring part.
Yeah.
Now I need to push through this boring part because boring makes money.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is there's definitely like a very like, it's kind of like a very like weird phase where it's hard to stick to. You know what I mean? It's hard to stick out. And I remember like, I was at that stage for a fair bit because I was just so like lost and just unsure of things. So I don't know, that was kind of like one thing I noticed. But yeah, it is a very weird state. But then after that state, it's like, all right, you're good. You know what I mean? Because you'll understand things as like I've even seen Brett say like, I keep referencing. I probably shouldn't be, but like,
Lachy glazing.
Yeah, but like he's a great like I don't know like example. Do you see what I mean? Like,
I know, yeah.
So that's why I keep going off it because it's like I can pinpoint that. But he even said there's a few other people actually have said this too. To be fair, but it's your first 10K that's the hardest, and then it's after that because you know how to make the 10K. So like to make 100K, it's like you just do it 10 more times.
The zero to 10K.
Yeah, 0 to 10. That's hard.
It's going to be 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Even especially with ecom, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I've like.
Yeah, low key, it kind of is actually. Because you get to that profitable state.
But then again, once you know how to make the 0 to 10K, if you're back
chilling.
at zero,
Yeah.
it's easy.
Yeah. Or like
It's
you know
the
what
first-
to do at least.
It's the first.
Like now you know what to do,
10K.
yeah. So it's not like a thing of like, oh, I'm unsure. It's like, oh, I know what to do. I just got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, low key. Maybe that's just me. Yeah. There you go.
No, yeah. Once you've made your first 10K, and if you hit zero again, you can easily do it again and again and again. What's that one TikTok?
Do you have any more other questions?
You run up a bag.
What?
You ran up a bag once before.
You can do it
You
again?
do it again.
Yeah.
And again and again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.